Hi besties, welcome to your August 2023 predictions for your zodiac sign. So today's video is going to focus on the overall vibe of the month of August for you, a way that you can practice self-care, as well as what crystal's energy is present for you in the month of August. So how this is going to work is I have the timestamp for your zodiac sign in the description box as well as the pinned comment. I do recommend watching the reading for your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you don't know your zodiac signs, you can do a birth chart online. And without further ado, we are going to start with Aries. Hello Aries, I have your 3 cards right here. Now what we are going to start with is the overall vibe for you for the month of August and what you can expect. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So what I see in the Wheel of Fortune is definitely a lot of changes coming for you in the month of August, whether it be a career change, a relationship change, a physical environment change like a home. I feel like you are going to be presented with so many possibilities and so many options in the month of August, and you may feel a little bit overwhelmed of what you are supposed to choose. Let this be a bit of a warning of positive times, a warning of abundance coming your way in the month of August. Next up, we have your self-care card, and we have movement. So Aries, I want you to practice a lot of physical movement in the month of August. I want you to try a new workout routine. Maybe your current workout routine is feeling a little bit stale and monotonous and it's kind of losing its fun. Try Tai Chi, try strength training, try hypertrophy, try more cardio-based workouts. I feel like you're really going to love movement in the month of August, but I definitely recommend trying a few new things. And movement doesn't have to be just you in a gym or you in your room working out. It could be swimming. It could be going on a walk with someone you love. It could be dancing. And the crystal that is going to be present for you in the month of August is the apophyllite. I'm not really sure how to say that, but its message is to stay positive. Now, when you are going to be presented with all of these options and you're going to feel a little bit overwhelmed, just know that change is not something to fear. Change is not something to shy away from. And I think shifting your mindset from being afraid or being fearful of change, you should view change as something that you have been wanting for a long time and something that keeps life interesting and keeps life new and fresh and moving forward. And I feel like the apophyllite stay positive ties in with the movement card because when you move, when you exercise, endorphins are released. So not only are you going to be chemically more happy and more positive in your brain, you're going to have a definite mindset shift and appreciate all of the changes and possibilities that are going to be presented to you. So that was your reading. Thank you for watching. Hello Taurus, and welcome to your August 2023 predictions. We're going to start with your tarot cards. Now you are the only zodiac sign that got 2 tarot cards, so let's see what is literally in the cards for you. We have the 5 of Pentacles as well as the King of Pentacles. So the vibe that I'm getting from this is there has been some monetary struggles lately. You've either had to been budgeting a lot or you're fearful for the future. Maybe you've lost your job, maybe you've been demoted, maybe you've been spending more money than you have and you're racking up credit card bills, or you don't have enough to pay for your phone bill or your car payment or things like that. But I see in the King of Pentacles that during the month of August, I feel like your monetary struggles are going to come to an end. I feel like as a Taurus, you are very stubborn and you don't like to ask for help and you don't like to admit when you are going through a struggle or going through problems. But I feel like you are going to overcome that this month and you're going to reach out to somebody and they are going to help you. They're either going to put in a good word for you at a job or to a boss, or maybe they help you out financially momentarily. They give you some money to cover your bills and then you are able to pay them back and then some more. I feel like this does have to deal with a new job. You've possibly been struggling to find work lately, but just know that that is going to be resolved in the month of August. You're going to shift from struggling financially to somebody who is very confident and secure in making enough money to cover their bills and live leisurely. Next up, we have your self-care card. We have Look for Fairies. Now Taurus, what I see in this is that you've kind of lost your childlike wonder of the world, your childlike imagination and things like that. As an earth sign, you are someone who is very grounded, but I definitely feel like you haven't stepped out into nature recently. Maybe you've been cooped up in your room, or maybe it's just extremely hot where you live and you just don't want to go outside, which I understand. But you could go out early in the morning, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and just go sit by a tree, look at the tree bark, look at the leaves, look at all the little critters on the ground. I feel like you've kind of lost your connection to the earth, and I want you to work on that in the month of August. Definitely do a lot more nature work, maybe journal in nature, things like that. And your crystal for the month of August is the iolite. Shift your money mindset. Now, this matches up perfectly with these two cards right here. You've definitely been having a lack mentality, which, I mean, if you're struggling financially, it's hard not to have a lack mentality. But it's time to shift that mindset into something more positive so that you are opening yourself up to more financial opportunities and people who want to help you. And that was your reading, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your August 2023 tarot reading. We are going to start with your tarot card, which is going to be the overall vibe of the month. Now, we have the King of Swords. So swords in tarot correlates with air and the air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and you are an air sign, you are a Gemini. And I feel like in the month of August, you are really going to hone in on your communicative skills and your logical thinking. I feel like both of those things are really going to be put to the test in the month of August, and you may have to communicate your way out of a situation or be the person who is the logical one in the friend group or the logical one at work. And I feel like people are going to look up to you to speak for them and make the changes that need to be made. Next up, for self-care, we have Connect with the Earth. I definitely get the vibe that you haven't spent a lot of time in nature recently, and this card being present is definitely a sign that you need to start doing that again. As a matter of fact, Taurus, the reading right before you, got a very similar card with a similar meaning, and what I told them is, yes, it may be extremely hot where you live and you may not want to go outside, but maybe you could wake up early a day or two out of the week, like 6 or 7, and go out when it's not 1,000,000 degrees outside and sit by a tree and journal or read or drink your morning beverage, whether it's tea, coffee, water, and just connect with the earth. Find a nice clean place to put your bare feet on the ground and, just take some deep breaths and realize that you are of the earth and you are a grounded individual. And your crystal for the month of August is jade. Be the bigger person. I feel like this King of Swords card makes more sense with this Jade card being here, and I feel like what this is trying to communicate is you may have to communicate your way through an argument with someone who is very stubborn, someone who does not think logically, and I feel like you're someone who is so used to having the last word in an argument or a conversation, and this person may not let you get the last word. They may challenge you in a way you haven't been challenged before, and I want you to know that it's okay to take a step back and step away from the argument or the relationship that is causing you this feeling, and know it deep down in your heart that you are being the bigger person and you're doing what is right for you. And that was your reading, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your August 23 reading. We are going to start with this tarot card, which is going to represent the overall vibe of the month of August for you. And we have the Queen of Wands. So what I get from this is you're going to have this passionate energy in the month of August, and what's coming to mind is like boss babe energy. Maybe your life has been a little bit stagnant recently, nothing is really moving forward, and I feel like in the month of August, you are taking the necessary steps to make those things move forward. For example, if you've been applying to jobs, you've been applying online and you're calling to check the status of your application, but it may be time to take your resume up to places in person and really put your name out there. There's just something that you are taking the next step, the next necessary steps in the month of August, and it's kind of like physical energy. So doing things physically, going to places. So your self-care card for the month of August is Nourish Your Temple. So the vibe that I'm getting from this is you haven't really been taking care of yourself as much as you should be, whether it's not really eating the most nutritious things, not drinking enough water, not getting enough vitamin D. Take this as a sign to start doing the things to improve your health and improve your well-being in the month of August. And this may be what this Queen of Wands energy is talking about, is making the necessary steps to fix the things that are going on in your body, whether it's, constant stomach aches, going to the doctor, figuring out why you're having stomach aches or headaches, or, why you feel weak all the time. I definitely want you to take care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being in the month of August. And your crystal energy for the month of August is the agate. Get back into balance. Your body is off balance, your life is off balance, there's just an imbalance in your life, and I feel like how you're going to fix the balance is by taking care of your physical well-being, because if you're physically hurting, if you're physically suffering, other aspects of your life are going to suffer as well. If you don't have the energy to hang out with your friends, if you don't have the energy to get up in the mornings, you really need to fix that imbalance that's going on, and the other parts of your life will improve as well. And that was your reading, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your reading for August 2023. So we are going to start with the tarot card, which is going to represent the overall energy of the month. So you have the Emperor card. So what I'm getting from this Emperor card is in the month of August, you are going to be in a position of authority, a position of somebody who is making a lot of money, a position of someone who is providing for other people, whether it be through work, through money, through being their boss. You are providing a service to other people in an authoritative role. So just be prepared for that in the month of August. You are going to be expected to do a lot of things and provide. So your self-care card is clean up your space. If your physical environment is messy or cluttered or dirty, that can really take an effect on your mental well-being. Whether you need to clean out your desk that you work at, whether you need to clean up your room, clean up your car, it could be all of the above. But I definitely think that you will feel like a weight has been lifted off of your shoulders once you put in the energy to clean up your physical space. And your crystal energy for the month of August is Phantom Quartz, Embrace Change. So this may go hand in hand with the Emperor. This may involve you being promoted to an authoritative role or an authority figure, or being promoted in a job, becoming the CEO of your own company, becoming an assistant manager, a manager of wherever you work at. And you may be a little apprehensive at first, but I feel like you're really going to embrace this change with time and recognize that it's because of your hard work that you are where you are in life, that you're being asked to take on all of these roles. There is definitely a change for the better in the month of August. And that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your August 2023 reading. We're going to start with the tarot card, which is going to represent the overall vibe of the month. And you have the King of Cups. So in the King of Cups, I definitely get the vibe of emotional maturity happening for you in the month of August. Your emotions may have been a little out of whack. You may be going through some things personally, but I feel like in the month of August, you are going to see clearly. You're going to realize that, yes, you may be emotionally driven, but you know how to control your emotions and you know how to feel them and not ponder on them for a long period of time. So definitely a lot of emotional maturity happening for you in the month of August. Next, we have your self-care card, which is Connect with Fire. So in this image right here, we see like a bonfire with friends. You may not have seen your friends in a long time. Everybody's schedule is different. Everybody has different responsibilities, but definitely reach out to the people that you want to spend time with, and maybe somebody has a place where y'all can do a bonfire safely. Another message that I'm getting with this is candles. I feel like you're the type of person who will clean their room and then you don't really consider it clean all the way until you light a candle. And obviously a candle has a flame on it. So I definitely feel like flames and fire and candles and bonfires are going to be very significant to you in the month of August. And your crystal energy for the month of August is Tiger's Eye, Overcome Your Fears. You are capable of anything you set your mind to, and you are strong and you are independent and you are willing and able to do things. There's a fear that you need to overcome before you can reach this emotional maturity. So whether it's a fear of rejection, whether it's a fear of not making the right decision, whether it's a fear of being challenged, maybe you're not allowing yourself to be challenged and you're staying in one place that's comfortable, but it's not really benefiting you. I feel like you know what this fear is that you need to overcome, and let this be a sign that it's time to do that. And that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello Libra, and welcome to your August 2023 prediction. We are going to start with your tarot card, which is going to represent the overall vibe of the month for you. And you have the Empress. So the Empress is all about feminine energy, it's about fertility, it's about growth and abundance. And I feel like in the month of August, you are going to be presented with an abundance unlike you've ever seen before. But let's see if we can get a little bit more information about your abundance. This is your self-care card. And you have create art. I feel like there's a creative endeavor that you have really been wanting to invest your time and money into, whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it is literally creating art of some kind, like painting, drawing, digital art, selling digital art to people who have Twitch accounts or YouTube channels. I feel like there is a lot of abundance that can come from this, but you just have to do it. And your crystal energy for the month of August is get laser focused. I feel like all of this right here is so cohesive. You need to get laser focused on this creative endeavor that you want to embark on. And I feel like this Empress card being here is indicative of so much abundance coming from this, financially, emotionally. I feel like your heart is really in creating art of some kind, and it's time that you focus on it and just go all in. And that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your August 2023 predictions. So we have your tarot card here, which is going to represent the overall vibe of the month. We have the Two of Swords. So I feel like in the month of August, you are going to kind of be unable to make a decision about something, kind of be at a crossroads, making pros and cons list of things. But let's see if we can get a little bit more information as to what it is that you are being indecisive about and having a hard time making a decision on. So we have dance. This is your self-care card. I feel like in the month of August, dance is going to be very important to you. I feel like this is going to be your creative outlet, your physical outlet. Whether it's going dancing with your friends, whether it's dancing in your backyard with a speaker playing your favorite music, dancing in your room with your headphones on. I feel like you have a lot of pent-up energy that you're holding on to, and I feel like dance is going to be a way that you can let it go. And your crystal energy is chrysoprase, allow yourself to receive. So I feel like this is what this Two of Swords card is talking about. I feel like you're going to be presented with an option and you're not going to know how to receive it. You either feel like you're not deserving of it or you're not qualified for it. You don't know if it's the right decision to make. But I think it's time that you allow yourself to receive things and you allow yourself to make steps that can benefit yourself, benefit your future, benefit your life as a whole. I feel like you're not somebody who really embraces change, and I feel like this is the sign that you need to do that in the month of August. And that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your August 2023 reading. I almost said 2022. Okay, so we have your tarot card here. This is going to represent the overall vibe of the month. We have the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm getting from this is collaboration, teamwork, working with other people, working in a group of three in your job, being on a team with two other people, being in a friend group with two other people. There's just a group of three people that are going to be very important. Yourself is one of those three people included. But let's see if we can get a little bit more information about that. So we have your self-care card, and you have connect with crystals. Each crystal is unique in the energy that it has, the vibration that it gives off, what it is beneficial for. We have so many crystals right here on the top of the screen. And I feel like August is going to be a month where you really tap into working with crystals and doing your research and deciding which crystals are right for you. Speaking of crystals, we have your crystal energy card for the month of August, and we have black tourmaline, protect your energy. Okay, so that kind of changes the vibe of this Three of Pentacles card being here. You know that saying, two is company, three is a crowd? I feel like you may be put in a situation in the month of August where you're kind of going to be the odd one out in a group. There's going to be some not so positive energy coming from a group that you are involved in, and I feel like it's very important that you protect your energy and kind of step back from that situation. And if that means going to a boss or going to a superior and being like, hey, this is not what I signed up for, this is not the energy that I'm okay with being in my life, they're either not doing their job correctly, they're not focusing, they are not nice people, whatever it is that is going on within this group. It's very important that you communicate your needs and communicate to somebody who can help you in this. Put yourself first and do what is necessary to protect your energy. And that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your August 2023 reading. We are going to start with your tarot card, which is going to represent the overall vibe of the month. And you have the World. This is one of the most favorable cards in tarot, and it represents completion. It represents being happy with what you've built up, looking back on what you have behind you and being proud of it. And I feel like in the month of August, something is going to come to completion. Whether it's a degree being finished, whether it's you finally signing the paperwork to get you an apartment or a home or a new car, or you could be entering a romantic relationship after, a while of getting to know this person, and if they are someone that you want in your life. I just definitely get the vibe that August is going to be full of completion for you. So this is your self-care card, and you have Ground Yourself. So in this happiness and in this euphoria and in this completion of the World card, it can be very easy to have your head up in the clouds, and you should definitely, ride that feeling of happiness and completion and knowing that because of your work, you are where you are in life. But it's also important to ground yourself and realize that it's okay to be still. It's okay to not make progress all the time. I feel like in the month of August, you could benefit from some meditation work, some journaling, some just being still for a few minutes and breathing. And your crystal energy card for the month of August is Aventurine, Create Your Own Luck. I feel like this goes hand in hand with the World card. You have created your life. You are where you are in life because of you. And you are the creator of your own story, and it's important that you keep that same energy during the month of August and beyond that. Just know that you are in control, and that is a positive thing to know, but it can also be scary to know that at the end of the day, you are the one who is responsible for your actions and your own consequences. But just know there is positive energy surrounding you in the month of August, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your August 2023 reading. We are going to start with your tarot card, which is going to represent the overall vibe of the month. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. So the energy that I'm getting from this Knight of Pentacles is that there's going to be a vibe of steady moving forward in the month of August, progression, keeping up with habits, keeping up with things that you've been working on. But I also get the vibe of patience and experience. So definitely be patient with yourself. You may be in the middle of something, but I think it's important that you continue to move forward with whatever it is that you have been investing your time and energy into. Next up is your self-care card, and you have Watch a Movie. So I feel like a way you can practice self-care in the month of August is by watching a movie. I feel like as an Aquarius, you are somebody who picks up on the deeper meanings of things a lot easier than other people. And I feel like watching new movies will help you learn new things, but also watching movies that you know that you enjoy and movies that are comforting to you can also be very important for you. There are so many genres of movies and there's so many to pick from. But definitely in the month of August, I want you to watch some new movies. I want you to watch movies as often as you can, as often as you get the vibe or the feeling that you want to watch a movie. And your crystal energy for the month of August is Turquoise, Prioritize Your Health. So while you continue to work on this thing, while you continue to put your energy into it and move forward, don't let your health take the blow. Make sure you're eating enough. Make sure you're eating enough of the right things. Make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you are allowing yourself to be still and be calm. And make sure you're not always going and going and going. I feel like the hours have been passing by really fast for you, but just be conscious of that and check in with yourself every couple of hours and do some stretches, have a snack, drink some water, and things like that. And that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello Pisces, and welcome to your August 2023 reading. So we are going to start out with your tarot card, which is going to represent the overall vibe of the month for you. And we have the Six of Swords. So in the Six of Swords, I definitely see a transition coming for you in the month of August, movement, the calm after the storm sort of energy. So leaving the past in the past and moving along with yourself, moving along with your future, and doing things that can progress your future in your life. Whether that means moving out, whether that means exiting toxic relationships or toxic friendships, I feel like in the month of August you need to prioritize yourself and do what is necessary to make movement in your life. Here we have the self-care card for you, and you have Be Still. So Pisces, in the month of August, I want you to be very aware of your physical body and what you're feeling, and listen to the cues that your body is telling you. If you have hunger cues, pay attention to that. If you have exhaustion cues, pay attention to that. Just take care of your body and prioritize your health, and prioritize being still. You may be a type of person who has a hard time sitting still and not doing anything because you feel unproductive. But I feel like you're not really able to give 100% of yourself to different things in your life, education, relationship, job, whatever it is, because you are not allowing yourself to have the proper rest. And I feel like as soon as you allow yourself to have rest and recharge all the way, you will see a big difference in the other aspects of your life, and you will be able to give all of your energy to those things. And lastly, your crystal energy for the month of August is Pink Opal. Be kind to yourself. So you are going through a change, and it's hard sometimes. Change can be scary, but I think it's very important that you are kind to yourself and you realize that you are worthy of putting yourself first, and you are worthy of leaving things behind if it means benefiting you and benefiting your future. I feel like you haven't really been putting yourself first because you think that's selfish. It is not selfish to put yourself first, especially in situations that are not good for you. And I feel like being kind to yourself ties in with being still. Treat yourself with kindness, treat your body with kindness. And yeah, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. That was the end of the video. I hope you really enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for watching, and consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Also, feel free to check out my channel. I have more tarot readings posted as well as some vlogs. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great day.